quit corporate with $20,000 in savings. Needed a new job 2 months later. Like, obviously, in this economy, please. And I quit with an $84,000 salary. 2 months later, I accepted a job for $50,000 a year. That is a 40% pay cut. It like makes me crazy looking back. I do not say this to scare you out of quitting, but a lot of people DM me asking if they should quit, only if you have a plan. 2019, the incident in question, I quit without a plan and a lot of emotions. In 2024, Mama quit again, but with an exit plan. I know 5 years of savings and building side hustles sounds so painful.
So painful. Listen, guys. I've been trying to let people know that it's tough out here. I've been trying to let people know that the job market, I know what everyone's telling you. Everyone's telling you jobs, and more jobs. But it's not the jobs that you want.
I don't want to work.
Let me just make that clearly. Yes, you probably can get a job at Chick-fil-A. Yes, you can probably get a job being a DoorDasher. I'm not saying that, but we know what everyone wants. Everyone wants nice salary jobs. And those jobs, yes, the salary ones, it's tough. What do people in this economy do? They say to themselves, how about I quit?
Wait, what?
I know. Listen, I can see it in your face right now. In this economy, you're gonna quit a job? Shouldn't you be appreciative of the job that you have? Shouldn't you look out for you and your family? You know, all your loved ones? Shouldn't you look out for all of them first? Rather than thinking, I know. Jeremy told you. He told you, hey, listen, I got a tip. There's another job over there, and they're gonna pay you 2 times as much as us. But you're gonna have to go through the same thing everybody else goes through. So you quit your job. You said, you know what? The market isn't really hard out here. And it's a guarantee because Jeremy's gonna help me. But listen, guys, listen. We're going to talk about it. You need to watch this video and understand exactly what's going on in this economy so that you don't get trapped in it, so that you don't make the wrong decision. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, we're trying to get to 200,000 subs. I can't get there unless you hit the subscribe button. So if I've given you any value in my videos, please hit that subscribe button for me. Also, too, I have a newsletter, and this newsletter is completely free. That's right, it's completely free. How can you beat it? Anyway, we will talk about the same things we talk about here, but in greater detail. You will love it. If you need any type of financing that deals with commercial or investment property, I've been a lender for 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment and the description, guys. Let's jump straight to it. It's been hard out here. Everyone, especially if you got into the job market in the last 5 years. If you've been looking for a job and you can compare how it felt before the pandemic, during the pandemic, and after the pandemic, you know that it's a decrease. You know it was before the pandemic, man. Remember those days, guys? Listen. Remember those days where everyone was hiring? That's right. McDonald's was giving $20,000, $30,000 bonuses. And remember what I said to you guys? Now, I don't want to be the I told you so guy, but remember what I said to you? You should probably take that. You should probably go after those bonuses because they're never going to give that out again.
And I stole it. Like, bro, give me that. You don't know what to do with that.
And then people said to me, Orlando, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're telling me that I should take those bonuses. You think I want to work at a place when I'm making that plus more on unemployment? You think that I want to go out and work and get all of those bonuses and I'm making more money doing nothing? And I said, yes, but it's not going to last. You have to know that. And people said, Orlando, I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on this, but remote work is taking over. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And then I said, yeah, but they're only saying it because they need you now. And people said, oh, Orlando, come on, man. I know my company, Boeing. I know my company, UPS. I know these companies, and they are loyal to me. They need us.
Sure.
And now you can't find a job because of the AI takeover. Don't believe me? Let's just take a look.
People keep saying AI is why people can't get hired, and maybe that's part of it, but I also keep seeing entry-level jobs asking for 5 years of experience, multiple interview rounds, unpaid projects, and salaries that just don't seem to match what's being asked. And I think the expectations just keep getting higher and higher, and now it's harder than ever just to even get your foot in the door.
It's almost like these companies learn their lesson. Learn their lessons from the financial crisis. You know, the last recession that we had, they learned their lesson. They said, you know what? We want to lay people off. How about we just don't hire them again? How about we do that? And then on top of that, instead of making it look like we're losing tons of money, to keep the press at bay, we'll put out zombie listings. Yeah. They'll never know the difference.
Huh?
You know, we'll say that we need someone with 5 years worth of experience, but it'd be an entry-level position. We'll say your range is $50,000 to $100,000, hoping that that's too much of a range for you to even apply.
What do? You get another brilliant idea.
And see, this is my biggest thing that I try to explain to individuals. While you're depending on these corporations to rehire you, while you're depending on these corporations to give you income, that's normal. I get it. I totally understand. That's how people make money. I get it. But to believe that they're going to take care of you in your time of need is crazy. To believe that you don't need to save because your first line of defense, let me say this clearly, your first line of defense is to depend on another job to hire you. Your first line of defense, not budgeting, not saving. Your first line of defense is UPS. Your first line of defense is Google. Your first line of defense is Apple. I could just keep going down the list, but here's the truth. They don't care.
Fact.
Your emergency is not their emergency. And it works both ways. Their emergency, when it comes to their business, is not your emergency. But for whatever reason, people today, think that, you know what? I deserve better. And I'm going to move to a different job, and the market is going to take care of me. The job market. I'm here to tell you that is not the case anymore. See, back then, 4 to 5 years ago, you could have walked through any door, got a job, no problem. But in this job market, with the wars, with the gas prices, with ragu sauce being $14, prices of every single thing you can imagine is going up. Everything.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
With job layoffs happening like they are, I'm here to tell you, the economy that you knew 5 years ago, it's changed.
Damn.
You no longer, let me say this again, you no longer have the option just to say, you know what, I don't like this job anymore, and I quit. Don't believe me? Let's hear from someone else.
So I've come to the conclusion that I'm probably never going to work again. This job market is awful. Even with the amount of experience that I have, places I've worked, resume is pretty good. And I can't even get a email, no follow-ups for interviews, nothing like that. Had one offer, it was terrible, had to turn it down. Interviewed with like 3 or 4 more other companies, didn't get selected. Job market's absolutely shit. and it's horrible. So yeah, I've just come to the conclusion that I'm probably never going to work again. I don't even think these jobs are real that they're posting, because like I said, you don't hear back or anything like that. So it almost just feels like it's a big waste of time anymore. So yeah, just had to get that off my chest.
You see that, guys? you see that? See, this is what happens. I'm trying to stop it before it even gets there. I know you're unhappy with your job. I know that you're saying to yourself, Orlando, I don't think I can do it.
Help me! Help me!
Well, let's talk about the other side. The part that you can see. What about what happens when you can't pay your bills? I understand you just said you can't see yourself staying at this job. So let's talk about the things you can see. You know, if you stop making your car payments in 3 months, heck, maybe less, who's going to be at your door? What's going to happen if you stop paying your rent? Are they going to put a big red, yellow sticker on your door? What about if you stop paying your electric bill? Are they going to turn it off in 2 months? You said yes to all of those things. So you know what could happen. Yeah. So on one hand, you don't want to work your job. You dislike it. You think it's the worst job that you can ever have. But I can tell you another job you don't want: unemployment. It's worse. I can promise you. I can promise you, because you are going to make a video. You are going to tell your friends. You are going to tell your family, I don't know why I did this. You saw the lady in the first video. She said, I was dumb. I don't know why I did that. Why did I quit my job where I was making $84,000? I had $20,000 worth of savings. Disappeared. By choice. Class, listen, this is a great time for Orlando University because, again, like my grandmother used to say, some people don't understand fat meat is crazy. They don't understand that the job market is not in their favor. They think it's the best time to quit. I've been showing them person after person after person that says the job market is horrible. Class, listen. Let me ask you guys a question. Just another little pop-up quiz, right? Let me ask you this. Should you trust the media over your own eyes? Let's say that again. Should you trust the news? The news is telling you the economy's doing great. The news is telling you, hey, you know what? Inflation only went up by this little. But you go to the grocery store and chicken is $30. You go to the grocery store and a bag of chips is $8. You try to do anything in the grocery store and you come out with 5 items that cost $150. Should you believe your eyes? Or should you believe the media? It's your choice. I'm not forcing the answer on you. Your answer is your answer. I'm just waiting on it. Should you trust your eyes or the media? Those are the two answers. The media or your eyes. If you said your eyes, I almost have to fail you. You were taking too long to answer that question. Some of you guys are still on the fence. You still believe. You still believe that the corporations and companies and that everybody else is going to help you instead of you. Yeah, you. Look, listen, you haven't even made a budget yet. You don't even know what you're getting charged in your checking account. So why would you care if you're spending $30 on chicken? You wouldn't even know it. Come on, man! See, in my eyes, people who don't budget, they don't look at receipts either. When you go buy things, you just throw it in the basket and check it out, and you're surprised when you get to the cash register. You're like, wow, I spent $200. Well, sir, didn't you look? Oh, I forgot. I forgot you're a guy who doesn't budget or save. You're a woman who doesn't save or budget at all.
And now, you deal with the consequences.
But class, I need you to watch this video. Let's watch this video of someone maybe explaining to you, explaining how bad they think it is currently right now when it comes to the job. It reminds them of another situation. Let's let him say it.
Genuinely think that the job market in 2026 is worse than it was in 2008. And here's a few reasons why. Not only are we seeing tons of layoffs, but we're seeing a lot more companies do a lot less hiring. And unlike 2008, where we knew it was a recession and we knew things were going to bounce back at some point, I don't think things are going to bounce back. I genuinely think that this is the new normal. The new normal is companies hiring less people to get work done, which means there's going to be less job opportunities. You can ask anybody that's looking for a job that's a white-collar worker, and they will tell you the same thing. It's brutal. You have to apply to hundreds and thousands of jobs, which you couldn't do in 2008 because the job application process wasn't the same. At least then you could just go down to a company, turn in your application, and probably get an interview. Nowadays, everything is electronic. Everyone's using AI. Candidates are using AI to mass apply to companies. Companies are using AI to help sort the resumes. It's absolutely insane. So we're kind of seeing what we saw in 2008 without it being labeled a recession. We're also seeing prices go up, and there's really no bright future ahead because AI looks like it's going to swallow up a ton of these jobs in the future. So yeah, I definitely think the 2026 job market is way worse than the 2008 recession.
But you said yesterday. I heard you on the couch say yesterday, I'm going to quit this job.
Say what?
I heard you the other day say, you know, I'm just trying to figure out a way to quit this job and just, you know, get the bills paid. That doesn't exist, ma'am. That doesn't exist. You know it doesn't exist. What universe other than Fantasyland do you see you not working and money just magically appearing? It's not happening.
Not a chance. Not this time.
So the truth is, how about we, instead of saying, you know, let's quit this job, how about we look at the job market and say, oh, wow, it's bad. Let's not quit. Matter of fact, I probably should get everything together so that if something does happen to me, I do get laid off from all of these corporations that will tell you we're done. That's what they told you. We're done laying people off. But didn't they tell you that 5 times already? They told you that 5 times already. And every time, Facebook, Amazon, they keep telling their workers, hey guys, listen, this is the last time. We're just restructuring. They told you guys, oh, it's merit-based. It wasn't. They told you guys, oh, it's just AI. They've been planning it. Then they tell you guys, it's just restructuring from COVID. I get it. You don't want to maybe you just don't want to hear it from me. Maybe the way that I'm saying it doesn't connect to you. So maybe if you heard it from someone else letting you know, don't quit. To go ahead and keep marching forward. I don't even understand why anyone would quit before they had another job. I just don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you quit when you don't have more income, guaranteed income? Like, you have the job. You've already signed up for it. Like, you know it's there. Then, oh, listen, you're just moving jobs. But instead, people are quitting. They have not even found another job to give them stable income.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
If you think about quitting your job, don't do it. Don't do it. It's the worst time to do it. There's so many people trying to get a job, and there's so many jobs closing down at the same time. I'm going to be 100 with you. Before I got this job, 100. I was working at a different job. I was really working at 2-3 jobs. But I say, I need a decent job. You know how many applications I filled out? up to 200 on Indeed. Only like 3 jobs out of 200, they hit me back up. The first one I went for it. The other 2 that hit me up a month after the first one. Bro, don't quit your job. You need your money. It's very hard out here to get a job. And if you really thinking about quitting, you already got money to the side, or you got some people that gonna help you, that's a whole different ball game. I ain't gonna lie to you. But people like me and everybody else, we don't got nobody else to help us. So soon as we down, we're just down. There ain't no coming back up. So we have no choice but to keep these jobs, the jobs that we dislike, we don't like. But at the end of the day, this is keeping our pockets chunky, and this was keeping our motherfucking refrigerators full, and this was keeping the bills paid. You feel me?
One thing that I like to say is that you have to keep your bills paid, right? You have to continue feeding your bills money, right? And if you do not feed your bills money, they will turn on you. They will turn on you. Just like a dog or just like a pet, if you don't take care of said pet, they will turn on you. The bills will do the same thing. If you quit giving money to your bills, just see how fast they don't like you anymore. How fast your power gets turned off. How fast your car gets repoed. This is the reason why it's very important to have financial literacy. This is the reason why it's important to get your credit together, save, budget, all those things I talk about. But anyway, guys, listen, I think I've talked enough about this, but if you love content like this, please join the Patreon. We do exclusive videos over there. You will love it. Also, too, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you into your first rental property. I will see you in the next one. Thanks.